Hello, friends. Uh, Today, I would like to share a few words about God's love. So, let's read the powerful verse from the Bible, John chapter 3, verse 16. John chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. This verse is a profound promise from God to all humanity. If it doesn't move you deeply, this verse, I say this verse, if it doesn't move you deeply, you may be missing something essential in your walk with Christ. So here we see God so loved the world. This verse say, God so loved the world. He loved the world, meaning He loved me, you, and everyone, and gave His life for us to save us so that we may not perish. He has given His own life, everything for us. The Son of God came into this world in human form and died and given everything for us. That's what this verse says. God so loved the world and He gave His only begotten Son. When I heard this verse first time, it was like, um, yeah, all right, it's a good verse, beautiful, God died for me, and His love is good. That was my expression towards this verse. In my heart, in the corner of my heart, I believed I was somehow worthy of His love. Also, I truly didn't realize who God is and how much He has done for me as a loving Father. So, the true essence of this verse is diluted in my ugly heart. I couldn't realize the true love of God in my life. Even my deeds and my life afterward proved that I didn't realize this verse exactly. So, let me ask one thing. Is there anyone in this world who can give his life for someone else or for others? Yes, truly, we could see a lot of testimonies around the world. Some people crazily give their lives to their political leaders or to their favorite actors or to some of their beloved ones. So there are people, very few people, who give their life for their good ones in this world. That's obvious. We can see it around the world. If you ask me personally, it will be very hard for me or almost impossible to give my life for someone in this world. That will be my answer. But everyone is not like me. There are some people in this world who give their life for their dear ones. And let me read the other verse from John chapter 15, verse 13. John chapter 15, verse 13. This verse speaks about the greater love in this world. Chapter 15, verse 13 says, Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. The greatest expression of love in this world is to die for someone. You give your own life. You have given everything. You have given yourself. So, beyond that, you cannot show your love for anyone in this world. So, that's what the greater love Bible says, because beyond that, we cannot do, or we cannot show our life. We cannot express our love for others. God has decided to come down from heaven for His people and for everyone and to show his love towards them in this world. The way it is to sacrifice himself, not in a normal way as we die, but in a cruel way and die for us. But the measure of his love is greater than his cruel death. His death on the cross was not the limit of his love as we think, but it's just a demonstration of it. I say it again. His death on the cross was not the limit of his love, but just a demonstration of it. If there had been a more painful way to show his love other than cross, he would have chosen that too. His love is limitless. Even it consumes everything, even the hell itself. But in this world, he has chosen the maximum possible way to express his love towards us. That is dying for us on the cross. His, his love cannot be held by anything. Even the whole eternity will explode like a balloon filled with air before his love and zeal towards us. As I said already, there are some people in this world who have given their life for their beloved ones. If we compare the love of God with them, you may find it difficult to realize that God's love is greater than those who have given their lives for others in this world. Let me explain. As a human, one who is ready to give his life for others, yes, of course, he can give his life to others. Romans chapter 5 verse 7 says, "For scarcely for a righteous man will one die, yet peradventure for a good man some would even dare to die." In another translation, it is written like this: "Now it is an extraordinary thing for one to willingly give his life, even for an upright man. Though perhaps for a good man, one who is noble and selfless and worthy, someone might even dare to die." If I find a good person, a moral person, he is good for me, I have really benefited of him. I enjoy this life because of him. So there are a lot of reasons I can say to give my life for someone like that. I cannot give my life to someone who is strange to me, who I don't know before. Have you heard of anyone dying for someone he doesn't know before? No. So if you want to die, I die for someone uh, by whom I got benefited. If I give myself for someone to show my love, because somehow I would have benefited from them. That could be the reason. If a father dies for his child, the father will die because of the love of the child. He loved the child so much uh, because it was his child. And if a husband died for his wife, it was his love towards his wife. Not only that, but the wife's love towards the husband was also the reason for him to die. If a wife is not a good wife and she's doing so many wrong things and she's not faithful to her husband, will any husband dare to die for his wife? That kind of wife? No. That husband will never give his life to that kind of wife because she is so bad. She is going behind someone else. How can he give himself for that kind of wife? So we cannot find that kind of person who is giving his life to such a bad wife in this world. That's where the love of humans is restricted or limited. We may die for someone who is good for us, who is profitable for us, and from whom we receive love. We can't give ourselves to someone who is rebellious towards us, right? So that's where our love is limited. That's where God's love is greater. But also, let me consider it in this way, in a hypothetical way that, for example, there is one person, I found one person who is ready to give his life to a bad person or to a worse person. For example, that person gave and did so many wrong things to him, but still he wants to die for him. It is very hard to find that kind of person, or almost impossible. But let me imagine, hypothetically, you find one person on this earth who is ready to die for his enemy, for a bad person. Is it greater love? Is his love somewhat equalizing the God's love? Can we say that? Yeah, it is greater love in this world, but uh, can we say his love somewhat equalizing the God's love? No, absolutely not. I'll say why it is not. If you understand this, it will help us to understand the true love of God. I may die for a bad person. By doing that, I cannot equalize the love of God, which is so bigger than any love in this world. Jesus died for me. Jesus died for sinners. Jesus died even when we were sinners. But compare us with Jesus, who we are. We are dead in sin. We are rebellious against God. We are unholy. We are worthy to be thrown into hell. We all have fallen from the glory of God. We are all bad. We all are worse. So even if I die for some bad person, I should write my death statement like this on my love towards that person, that one sinner died for the other sinner. That's it. That's how I can conclude my love on that person. I may die for someone else who is bad, but I am bad already. I am I am a wretched sinner already. So it's not great to see. Even though it is great in this world, when we compare it with God's love that is demonstrated in this world, it is nothing. So God, He is God. He is absolutely good. He is holy. He is wonderful. He is spotless. He is pure. He is glorious. He never made any mistake. He is in heaven. He is almighty, and He is so powerful that no one could explain. And if we take our side, our part, we are so wretched, we are so sinful, we are so rebellious, we did a lot of bad things, we all fallen, we are unworthy to receive any goodness from God, and we are worthy to be punished in hell. Let me read a verse from Romans chapter 5, verse 8 says, God, but God commended His love towards us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. It's a wonderful verse. In another translation, I read it. But God clearly shows and proves His own love for us by the fact that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Christ, His only begotten Son, holy of holy, whole eternity is in His hand, died for us. Can you imagine such a holy God coming down from heaven, leaving all His glory, coming down from heaven and being despised? by people, by sinful people, rejected and forsaken by God for my sake, hanging on the cruel iron rods which pierced his tender nerves, being tortured, being afflicted. Oh, wonderful God, glorious God, holy God did that for a wretched sinner like me. Can you compare this love with anything? I have no words to explain such a wonderful love flows out of holy God. One day I was going through some struggle and I was praying to God the time, oh God, why is my life so? I'm sad about my life a lot. And I said to God, oh God, I want to live a holy life because for that purpose only you have died on the cross. But you know one thing? God suddenly spoke through this verse from Romans chapter 5, verse 8, like this: my child, I haven't died for your holiness, expecting that you will become holy one day. If I had expected that, I would I would have never died on the cross, but I have died for you because I have loved you with an everlasting love. Let me read the verse, Romans chapter 5, verse 8. God commended his love towards us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. So God spoke to me in this way. That's a simple reason. God died for me because he has loved me. That's it. That's the simple reason for his death on the cross. But it is truly powerful. I have died. God said, I have died because I have loved you. And he said, please understand that. In this way, God spoke with me. If God would have died for someone who will become holy one day, he would have died only for chosen people. He would have died only for the people, those who go to heaven. But God has died also for a sinner who will end his life in hell. Yeah, he has died for him also. God has loved everyone equally. He has died for everyone so that no one could perish, those who believe in him. Such wonderful, beautiful love. I was happy to receive that love after many years. When I understood this love a little bit, it blew my mind. It was a big transformation in my mind. Even my faith increased without much effort. So many days I was trying to believe God by putting my strength and to please Him somehow, but failed all the time. But one day, when I realized this truth, God really helped me to love Him sincerely, and that was very effective in my life. When I understood this love a little bit, it increased my faith. It happened in few months, it happened in few hours. When we start to realize the true love of God from His truth, truly our life will be no more same as before. Because this love has the power of transformation. It will change us surely. If someone says, yes, I know love of God, and still there is no any change in his life, truly he doesn't know the love of God. That's what the truth. When you come to realize the love of God truly, it will change your life drastically, tremendously, and powerfully. God bless you all.